Some people spend their entire lives chasing fortune, grinding away, saving every penny, investing in index funds, and reading financial advice from people who wear turtlenecks and say things like, leverage your assets. And then, there are the others, the ones who accidentally trip over life-changing money while buying a soda. No hustle, no plan, no sense of what's happening, just dumb, beautiful luck. Today we're diving into 4 absolutely ridiculous true stories of people who became rich without even trying. And trust me, by the end of this, you'll be rethinking why you even have a job. The guy who found $1 million in a storage locker. You've seen Storage Wars, right? That show where people bid on abandoned storage units, praying they'll find treasure, and usually just end up with a busted couch and a smell that can only be removed with fire. Well, one guy hit the jackpot. He's at an auction casually eyeing this big metal storage locker. It looks boring. A couple people glance at it, then walk away like, meh, junk. He throws out a lazy $500 bid just to see what happens. Nobody else bites. He wins. The door rolls up. And at first, it's exactly what you'd expect. Some sad old furniture, clothes from 1983, a broken lamp that looks like it was in a fight and lost. Then, at the very back, a safe. Now normally, a safe in a storage unit means disappointment. It's locked, it's heavy, and inside there's usually nothing but expired coupons and maybe a family of confused spiders. But this guy, he's curious. He drags it out, takes it to a locksmith. The locksmith pops it open, and this man nearly faints. Stacks. Neat, perfect stacks of cash. Not hundreds, not thousands. Over $1 million in cold, hard cash. Cue instant panic. Is it drug money, mafia stash, forgotten fortune from some rich hermit? Nobody knows. Nobody wants to know. And here's the best part the law says. Contents of the unit belong to the buyer, which means it's his. So for the price of a PlayStation 5, this man just became a millionaire. Oh, and he still had the rest of the junk from the unit. So technically, the moldy mattress and broken chair were free bonuses. Bargain of the century. People who won a lawsuit without knowing they were in one. Picture this. You check your mail one random Tuesday. Bills, coupons, a flyer for a buy one get one free oil change, and then a check for $14,000. No note, no explanation, just a check. Your first thought, this is a scam. Your second thought, if it's a scam, I'm cashing it anyway. Turns out, it's real. You just won a lawsuit you didn't even know you were in. Here's how this works. Some company you bought something from years ago gets sued. Maybe they sold defective microwaves. Maybe they charged hidden fees. Maybe their CEO was running the dumbest pyramid scheme ever invented. A big group of people files a class action lawsuit. And you? Well, you bought a microwave from them in 2009, which means congratulations, you're automatically part of the case. The lawyers do everything. You live your life in blissful ignorance. Months, even years later, the settlement comes through. Sometimes it's a sad $3.72. Sometimes it's enough to buy a new car. The funniest part, some people throw the checks away because they think they're fake. Imagine tossing $25,000 in the trash because you thought it was spam. Meanwhile, someone else just turned their mystery money into a trip to the Maldives. The YouTuber who went viral for dropping a sandwich. YouTube is a strange place. You can spend months crafting a 12-minute cinematic masterpiece, and it gets 38 views. 12 of those? Your mom. Then one day, you trip over your own foot, drop a sandwich, and the internet decides you're a legend. This guy was vlogging, nothing fancy, just talking about his day, holding a sandwich so perfect it could have been in a food commercial. Crispy bread, fresh lettuce, meat stacked like it was built by an architect. Then, disaster. He fumbles it. It falls in slow motion. The lettuce spins dramatically in the air. The bread hits the pavement with the most perfect thud you've ever heard. Instead of cutting it out, he posts it. No music, no edits, just raw sandwich carnage. The internet loses its mind. Memes, remixes. Someone makes a lo-fi beat out of the sound of the sandwich hitting the ground. Brand deals roll in bread companies, deli meat companies, even mayonnaise brands. He leans into it, starts accidentally dropping all kinds of food. Now he's making thousands a month, all because gravity won. The lottery winner who lost the ticket and still got paid. Winning the lottery is rare. Losing the winning ticket and still getting paid? That's divine intervention. This guy buys a ticket, stuffs it in his pocket, and forgets about it. A week later, jackpot numbers are announced. He's won millions. There's just one problem. The ticket is gone. He turns his house upside down, couch cushions everywhere, trash bags ripped open. He even checks the fridge because desperate people make strange decisions. Nothing. Normally, that's game over. But he bought the ticket with a debit card. The store's security footage shows him buying it. Timestamp matches. The lottery commission looks it up and says, "You know what? This guy's telling the truth." They cut him the check. Millionaire status. Without the one thing you're supposed to have to win. So, what's the moral here? Apparently, it's that luck plays favorites. And we are not its favorites. Some people grind their whole lives to make $1 million. Others just trip over it in a storage unit. So keep your eyes open, check your mail, and maybe, just maybe don't underestimate a falling sandwich.